Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are here for the final wave of the day. We've got the 13 and up age division for the speed round. I'm Ryan Stratus alongside Mr. Ethan Swanson. We're going to be seeing both him and Chris DeGangi from the Ninja Sport Network taking on this course alongside many of these strong athletes out here today. We saw them on the technical side of things earlier. Now it's time to crank up the speed. Mr. Swanson, the daredevil. What do you think? Speed your
Uh,
forte.
I do like speed, but also these athletes are much better than I am. I'm just trying to keep up with them. I think me and DeGangi are excited to run the course, but I'd hardly call it competing like some of the other athletes are.
Man, yeah, we saw some of the other younger athletes and how much work they put into being efficient on courses like this. They do get two course runs when they're out there, so their first time through, we'll see them get a feel for things, and then that second time, they're going to be flying through, ready for takeoff.
And that's how it goes in Ninja. It's your
Mm,
first run, you're feeling stuff out. Even if you are going all out, it doesn't matter. Your second run is always going to be more fluid, more efficient. Even if you have, little mistakes here and there, you know how everything feels. You know how the body positions. You know, oh, I have to take the extra swing here. I didn't expect it. That kind of stuff lets you shave off a tenth of a second here, maybe half a second over there. And on a speed course, half a second is worth gold.
yeah, and you can see some of these athletes starting to finalize their approach. We've got a lot of different techniques wanting to be utilized here. People are trying to figure out they're allowed to touch the start and end platforms, but that's it. They cannot touch anything. They're getting kind of close.
Yeah.
they're playing. They're
Uh,
playing the edge there,
oh, I'm
trying to
not touching you. I'm not touching
not
you.
touching you.
Now we see gnarly Nate Hansen here, eyeing up one of the obstacles here, pegs into the bars. Yeah, he's a really big athlete now. I mean, he's made a name for himself the last couple of years. Kind of came out of nowhere a few years ago, and man, he's putting the work. Super strong. We just saw him make it to stage 3 on American Ninja Warrior just last week.
Tough task to do, especially in your second season. Not an easy feat. And he's come a long way for sure. A lot of big names kind of coming out of the woodworks this season on the show. Just wrapping up this year. I'm sure people are still riding that high from how the finale went and getting ready for the competitive season in the off season of the show. But this ninja season never ends. It is year round. Ninja gyms doing big events like this.
Yep.
Wounded Warrior fundraiser here at Rock Solid Warrior at their new location, Apex, North Carolina. If you haven't been here before, this is an amazing facility.
Oh yeah.
So well lit. The structures here are just immaculate. We've got cedar. It's got that new gym smell.
Yeah, huge credit to the Hours in general. Ken Hour, owner of this facility, and Caleb Hour, designer of everything in here. If you look around, specifically, you can see the wood trussing looks great, but underneath all the wood trussing there are these silver bars that allows this place to be extremely modular, more so than almost any other facility that I can think of. So, I mean, they're making really good use of the space here with so many different courses, and it's really easy for them to change up. So, I would look out for this place in South Apex, Rock Solid Warrior, to host some really big competitions in the coming years. They always do their Wounded Warrior charity event. It's an annual thing. Is this the third,
I
fourth
believe
time
this
they've
is the
done it?
third time. The
Third
third time that
time.
we've been a part of it.
Yeah,
Yes. So
that's
it's
right.
growing year to year, and including. Oh, we got. Oh
Uh
no, we're on the
oh.
camera. I should have got a haircut.
Oh, it
Oh,
looks
we're
like we're
gonna
gonna
have some
do
of
a
the
fun
coaches
run. You see
from.
Brett Strong with a big smile on his
Uh
face. He's been
oh.
helping out with course setup and everything. Super fast athlete. So excited to see him and Caleb Hour on the starting
Oh
line over
my
here.
goodness.
Uh oh.
It's all about
Who's your
speed. It's
bet
all
on?
about hour.
I don't know how much sleep these guys have gotten, Strat.
Man, they were here late last night when we were trying to finish setting up all the streaming apparatuses and whatnot, and I know they were going all night long trying to get the courses set and perfected. I think we're almost ready. Going to go ahead and clear that
Yeah,
course and prepare for our fun run.
we
Get
got a
these rolling.
timer up here, so we're gonna see exactly how this goes.
Oh, we got a good start there from Caleb right out of the gate. Now we got
Oh
Brett.
no, he's got a
Oh,
reset, Strat.
he had a strong start, but too strong almost. Had a mess up on that trampoline. Brett Strong going strong over there on his lane, moving smoothly. Caleb trying to catch up.
Brett is pulling away with Caleb on the bounce. Another.
Oh, he
Oh, I
squeaked
don't
on
know.
by. I don't know. He probably got
Judges are
one past the judges. We'll let it play. He's gonna keep on moving. Almost caught up to Mr. Strong over there.
he
Doesn't look like.
has kind of closed the gap. Is he
Oh,
just launching?
oh, going for a big swing.
Yeah.
Oh, and Brett Strong messed up on the pegs.
Wow.
Something happened on Brett's side.
Just like that, Caleb pulls ahead. This is his race to lose now, and he
Oi!
takes the
And
big old W.
gets
Course
that dub.
designer.
What's that?
Is our course designer.
Speed.
He
Yep, he
set up
knew
these
it.
courses. He knows the tricks of the trade. He
That's
didn't
it.
tell Brett some of these little secrets he built into the course. It looked like they were at right around. I didn't specifically see the time, but I think like 45 to 50 seconds. Um, so we'll see. You know, it looks like Caleb got 45 seconds and Brett was right around 50. So we'll see how that compares to these athletes running it for reals.
I don't know. Yeah, especially if that's their first run, you got to imagine they're going to be even faster the second time around.
Yep,
And I think we're almost ready to rock and roll.
I
Got
think
about,
so.
I want to say, 13, 14 athletes in this wave. Think we're waiting on the. We looking good for the stream? I think,
We're
and we're
good to
good
go.
on
And it
our
looks
end.
like we have Will and Gary up on the starting block right now. Will getting some chalk on the left side. Gary, scary Gary on the right, sporting the Danger Zone shirt from St. Louis. He's done some training with Tyler Smith and the Folsoms. And it looks like we are getting
He
ready
said,
to
said he feels like
go.
Tyler up there, ready to rock and roll. He's going to represent. Oh boy, here we go. And we're off. Swinging through. Oh, Gary pulls ahead there.
Wow,
William wanted to take
no
an extra
extra
swing.
swing there. Yeah, and that'll separate him right away.
Oh, Gary moving quickly through that drop down and onto the balance. William trying to get through those double step pipes on the way down.
You see, Gary slowed down a little bit just to make sure he gets through this balance. I think it's allowing
Cautious.
Will some time to catch up.
Oh, we got the Lachey's. Gary with the big moves to dismount. Oh, falls.
Oh,
Think he's okay. Will's still moving through, trying to catch him.
so smooth. He's
Oh,
coming up on
Gary.
40 seconds. Gary falls. Second to last obstacle, and Gary's going to
Uh,
take the win with about 41 seconds. Let's see. Or
William.
Will takes the win, excuse me. Gary's still on the course. Looks like he's taking a breath. He's got to make sure he clears this at this point. Is he just going for it? Oh, he's going for a little swing there.
Oh man, he was trying. He had some good pace going into the obstacle here, but the landing, he was concerned if that was a clear or not. Had to
Hmm.
get some confirmation before moving on, and that allowed William to catch up and take the win.
Yeah, and it looked like since he went on and passed the platform, it looked like either it was a clear and then a failure of the next obstacle, or because he was on and passed, it just was just clear and no fail.
And now he gets on through. Nice
About a
job.
minute 20, minute 25 to do so. But he will have a second run to clean it up. We'll see how that goes.
Best of the two runs. Sticks. Is that the?
It is a combination of the
Mm,
two runs.
gotcha. Yep. Speed. So they're gonna want to try to do their best on both, but you know that second round, they're gonna definitely clean up what mistakes they made the first time through. Maybe try something a little riskier to
And right
pick
now
up
we can
that
see our
pace.
next competitor stepping up onto the starting block. Addie Herman, who had an amazing run in the tech course a little bit earlier today. Full clear.
Yep.
One of only two to do so,
Yep.
man or woman. And then Christina on the starting block on the right side as well.
Waiting on things to get finalized one more
Hmm.
time.
Yeah, just checking the course to make sure everything's good.
Yeah. Make sure
Especially
we're
for a
all.
speed course, any little adjustment in the course that's unfair for one side or the other can make a huge difference in a tenth of a second here, 5/10 of a second. That's a lot on a speed course.
Yeah, and as course designers, you want to make sure everything is tightened down as best as you can. These athletes are really going to be creating a lot of momentum, trying to get through things as quick as they can. So good on the rock solid staff being on the spot, checking everything, making sure it all looks great. Little downtime before the action. We're ready to go in just a bit. Getting iced, man, that is no fun. I know on the show we've been iced time and time again.
Yep.
What's the longest you've been iced on A&W while we're hitting a little lull in action right now?
I think it was my first year in Vegas, season 8. I was getting ready to go, and they called lunch early before stage 1. My first time ever stepping foot on any course in Vegas. Like, I was so nervous. It didn't matter if they iced me or not. I was going to be the same
Nervous
amount of
regardless.
nervous, which is max nervous, no
Yeah,
matter what happened.
gotcha. Yeah, it's always the worst. Been iced. That lunch bubble is the worst. You think you're about to go, and they're
Yeah.
like, nope, let's try to get one or two more through.
Hey, we'll
Okay, you're
we'll
not
get you
going.
on the course in like an hour, hour and a half. Once you've had enough time to cool down.
All right, I think we're ready. Hello, everyone in the chat. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Your support means a lot to these athletes.
Looks like we're getting ready to go here, Strat.
And we're off. Addie versus Christina. Just Christina had a little bit of a short
Yep.
dismount off the bar. It's going to have to
Addie,
reset.
Addie pulling ahead here, looking really smooth as Christina makes her way
Dang,
through the
nice.
first obstacle again. Unfortunately, that little slip up, but hopefully she can, collect her breath and get started on the rest of the course.
Addie pulling through on the upper body portion here. Needs that off angle swing.
Yeah, we can see Christina in the background, just getting off the devil bars.
Addie no issues through the peg and bar combo. Looking for that fidget spinner. Lachey lane to go. Christina on the upper body lane right
Wow.
now. And Addie through quickly right around that 45-second mark.
Wow, it's so smooth. She doesn't look like she's going that fast, but 45 seconds is super fast.
Yeah, very efficient. Not any mistakes or resets required.
And that's what it is when you watch some of the best athletes that go really quick. They're smooth and efficient. They don't look like they're struggling to go fast, and so it's kind of a almost like an optical illusion when you watch them. Like, oh, okay, they're going through, and then you look at the time and you go, whoa, how did that happen?
So fast.
Yeah, and Christina making her way through these pegs here, and it's so important to get your feeling on the course because she has a second run coming up. So I think she's, shaking off the rust a little bit from, the early fall and hopefully cleaning up for her second run.
Big Lachey up and then back down for the drop in. Dismount. Christina around a minute, just a little over a minute 30. Sure she'll want to speed it up on the second time through, but that's all right. Great stuff so far on the speed course. All right, we just saw Addie Herman. Now it's Jacoby Herman getting ready to go up against Mike Bellion. Okay, here we go. Jacoby flying through onto the wall. Mike Bell rocking that neon green and black. Both working their way through, almost neck and neck. Jacoby ahead just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit ahead over there for Jacoby.
Bell getting a little tangled up on that balance, but now pulling through that upper body power. Jacoby being very efficient here.
Yeah, those Gibbons swings, just one arm pulling through.
Oh, Mike's trying to catch up. Jacoby done.
Wow, 35 seconds, Strad. Michael still on
Ooh,
the course. And 39 seconds is pretty
still
fast as
really
well. But
fast.
Jacoby putting on a clinic out there.
You know, for as fast as they go, when you see them come off the course and they're still frustrated with how they ran, you gotta wonder where they're gonna try to clean things up their second time through.
But on a speed course, it always feels clunky. Like it's like every little tenth of a second, a little stutter feels like forever when you're on the course.
Got Mr. Papel in the chat talking about how he got iced because Josh Levin broke the buzzer on stage 2, apparently. A little behind the scenes action for you. Oh, next athlete up. Course set. Here we go, Tom Alberti. Nice swing through off the obstacle.
Oh,
Oh, a
little
little bit of a
stutter
foot
here, but it's
slip
all
coming
right.
down, though.
Regather yourself, wait for that reset timer, and then you got to go.
Attacking that wall here, traversing across. Not too many obstacles. Ninjas practice trampling to a flat wall. Sometimes it might be a little intimidating, but we do adapt. Tom looking strong through the upper body lane. See what he does here. Big leap. Oh,
Ooh, wow.
fingertips. Impressive leap there.
That's gonna have to be the beta for athletes who are looking for a fast time. Still got about
Wow.
39 or 40 seconds there.
Even with that reset at the start. Okay.
Just got word Zach Eichenstein's gonna run tomorrow, give his legs a rest from earlier today.
Yeah, we saw a scary fall on the tech side of things when he went for that flying bar. Didn't want to land on the. Oh, sorry.
And I gotta go.
Oh, oh. Ethan Swanson taking the headset off, about to head on over to the start line. What do you need? What buttons do you need me to click, good sir? You tell me what. Swan trying to get his nameplate pulled up. I think that's going to be good to go as the flock begins to get the waves, get those wings a flapping. Kyle versus Ethan, and we're off. Swan going for it, repping Ninja Sport Network. We got Kyle over there repping Rock Solid. Who's it going to be? Got a lot going on. Ganji trying to catch all the action. Kyle starting to pull ahead slightly. Gets that off-angle dismount first. Ethan swinging in for that dismount, looking for that big leap here. Goes off of one, catches onto that peg. Kyle already threw the peg and bar combo on that middle bar, looking for that Lachey dismount to clear. Nicely done. Here comes the Swan for the dismount as well, right behind him. Nice try from Swan to keep up with him, but excellent run from both athletes. Great run there. Nate's coming up here in just a second. Oh, all right. Here we go. Gnarly Nate Hansen versus Chris DeGangi. And Gnarly Nate's getting through. Oh, let that time row. Chris trying to get on that side wall there, making his way. Gnarly Nate already through the balance side of things. See Chris in the background trying to catch up a little bit. Nate working through. Gets the dismount, same time. Chris starting to catch up. DeGangi going with that long arm of the law, but not quite able to hold on. Gnarly Nate gets through. One move, no resets required. Getting ready for that swing dismount. Looking for the time to finish. Right around 36 seconds or so, unofficial time. DeGangi coming through for the finish here on the fidget spinner lane. One hand to the catch. Looking for that big dismount down. Great work. Moving quick. And that's going to do it for the first wave. We're going to be live still. They have about 5 minutes, and they're going to go right back to the start for their second turn. Excellent stuff. Mr. DeGangi's out of breath. Rightfully so. A lot of quick moves you got to make over there. Who all we got in the chat? Got some folks hanging out with us. Edie Stratus, hello. My mom's up in the chat. Hi, Mom. How's it going? Noah Munier's up in the chat as well. What's going on? Kane, not Kasugi. That is a Sasuke reference if you know who that is. Awesome to have everybody hanging out with us in the chat as we're getting ready for that second wave. Mm, Swan holding Swan. And the Swan just flew right back in. His arm's probably pretty tired. As he's back now.
Kind of tired, Strat. That young man, Kyle. Holy cow! I couldn't see him,
Mm,
but I heard him
he was cruising.
finishing while I was still like, dang it.
Kyle was cruising. All right, looks like we're getting ready for a fun run, round two. Let's see who's going to take the dub this time.
We got the fun run going right now.
Brett Strong, Caleb Bauer. Ooh, big jump there from Brett. Brett making strong moves here, trying to get vengeance. Still both finishing around the same time. Caleb going straight into it. Oh, wow. Brett with some funky tech on the crossover. They're both getting to the Lachey bars at the same time, but Brett pulls ahead right at
Brett
the end.
must have linked that last move, and we saw Caleb hesitate on the link. That was fast.
Wow, that was neck and neck.
That's a fun course, Strat. That is a lot of fun out there.
Yes, very flowy. It's got a nice out and around
The old
flow
out and
to it.
around. You know? Who doesn't like the old out and around on a course?
I know, man. It's nice when it flows together.
Yes.
Anytime you have a facility that can allow for some good, efficient movement from obstacle to obstacle, really makes it feel that much more authentic. When you got big courses that you run on the show, that straight line attack. Yeah, very flowy. We're going to see how round two goes for these other athletes. We got some old school Sasuke fans in the chat. We got K Natsuki. Great YouTuber, makes ninja parody content. Oh, I got to check this out. I'm all about the memes. Memes and parodies and spoofs. Some of my favorite comedy type stuff. Old spoof movies.
Man, I keep looking at the course. Then now I'm thinking, man, what do I gotta,
Where are you going to try to
I gotta
clean
do?
up, man? What do you think? What are you thinking?
Well, I think I gotta be better on those pegs. The pegs and the bars, I felt so slow. What?
Copy that.
Getting a little bit of a lane switch here. Switch them on so that you guys see the right nameplate. Let me just adjust this really quick. And there we go. We're going to have Will on the left at the starting line and Gary on the right at the starting line. I think that's the same exact spot they were in their first run. So it makes sense that they want to run the course the same that they did the first time. Clean it up. So we have our first sub 30,
Ooh,
which was Kyle.
he fast.
Kyle is sitting in first right now, who I ran
He
against. Of
gone.
course, I had to run against
The
the
fastest
fastest person in the building.
fastest person in Vegas on stage one. Iron sharpens iron.
Looks like we're getting ready to go here.
William grabbing a little bit of chalk here. No time to chalk up on that course when you're going fast. You want to get it as much as you need right at the start. Gary looking for the moves. William having a little hard time coming through that Lachey bar. Gary's going to pull ahead.
Yep,
See if he
Gary
can maintain that lead.
that early lead all the way down the devil bars. As Will is just still making it through the first couple obstacles. He's on the rock wall, but we see Gary in the back.
Big stretches, uses that wingspan to his advantage, but having a little issue on that dismount. Wants to clean it up. Gets it
Nice,
that
he's
time.
got the dismount. And he's getting started on the peg swings. As you see, Will just getting lining up that dismount.
Oh, Smart goes for that ring to steady that swing, but still having some issues on the way back. Gary coming through, pushing through for the finish.
Wow, 38 seconds for Gary. That's much faster. Will having some trouble out there. A couple of falls, but he's going to finish it up. Gary's saying he got a little wild there.
Got
Big
a little,
smile on his face. He knows he crushed it.
little crazy legs. William trying to finish up here. Knows he wants to. Oh, knew he only had so much. Big
Go
leap.
for the big leap. Oh, no. Why not?
He's
Sell
going
out
for
at
it.
this
May as
point.
well. I was going to take it back here to the
Yep.
standard approach.
One arm Gibbon swing, just swinging through, straight
Woo.
arms.
There it is. We'll finish up on this fidget spinner, Lachey Lane.
And
Oof.
gets the
That's a wrap.
dismount here, Strat. That was a tough one for Will. It's a little tough.
Yeah, can be rough. Your second time, you think you want to clean it up and maybe you want to take some extra risks. Sometimes they don't pay out. But still, good heart to finish up. And again, still want to do your best because it is that average of the two times. All right. Nate Hansen in the black, Christina Dudeman in the maroon. Nice linked Lachey there to get the dismount.
We see Nate pulling it. Oh,
Ooh, little squirrely there, but
almost missed it there for a little bit.
great adjustment. Nate
Nate,
working through the balance.
yep. As we see Christina getting to the balance right now as well.
Nate lining up that side dismount here, very clean.
Yeah.
Christina working through that upper body as well.
Mm-hmm.
As Nate tries to finish up on that peg bar combo for the finish.
All right, Christina eyeing up the pegs right now as Nate clears about
Right around
37, 38
36 seconds.
seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a much
Was
cleaner run from Christina the second time through, looking more confident out there.
definitely a lot more efficient, a lot more fluid. And she gets onto the last obstacle.
Got to get those swings built up quickly. Nice work.
Oh, it was really nice catch and immediately into the swing.
Down, dismount. Sub-minute for Christina.
Much better. I think she was at a minute 30 in her first run, cutting off 30 plus seconds. It's no easy
Great
feat.
work. Good stuff, good stuff. Got another runner getting ready to go, Mr. Jacoby Herman getting ready to go. And Jacoby on the move. Quick Lachey off. Big leap off that trampoline.
Super fast.
Oh man, just quick descents. Working through that balance and into this upper body lane. Having that many options up there, almost distracting you from where you want to go, but making quick work.
One arm swing
Dude,
through
yeah, just
so smooth. Wow, he's going so fast, dude.
great one-handed moves here. Into those Lachey lanes we go.
Oh, having to take that extra swing, but still around 31,
Wow.
32 seconds, something like that.
Fast.
That's going to be 29 is what we
29
heard from the
official.
judges. Another sub 30. So we're going to see if that puts him or Kyle ahead. Not exactly sure.
Yeah, very efficient runs here. Everybody wants to clean up what they did the first time around. Trying to improve that average. Tom Alberti in the black. Michael Bellion in the green and black.
A great start. No extra swings from either of them to start off.
See Mike just lagging behind slightly.
Oh,
Tom
no.
had a misstep on the balance, which is going to let Mike catch up a little bit.
Yep. We see Mike here pulling ahead. He's having a smooth run. Gonna have to speed it up if he wants to get a fast time in the low mid 30s.
Tom didn't take too long to catch back up.
Wow.
Big leap out.
Same as we saw on the first go.
Wow.
He,
Tom's able to close it out, and Michael Bellion right behind him.
I don't know how he closed that gap. Had a fall and still was able to
Jeez.
catch up in the end. I know he's not probably super happy with that run with the fall and having to take a 5-second reset, but man, he went nuts after that fall.
That peg, yeah, when he got to the pegboard, he had that huge leap up. Mr. Swanson's got to migrate back south for his second
Now,
run.
now I got to go face Kyle again. He's gonna whoop my butt a second time.
Oh, Kyle. Good luck, Mr. Swanson. All right, these fine folks ready to go. And we're off. Going through, fighting their way through here. Kyle making quick work of those devil step pipes coming on down. Swan trying to clean up where he can. Kyle being really efficient. This off angle dismount. Got to watch those legs. Is that a reset? Got to go back to the start. Can't. Sadly, got to be all the way on that platform, I believe, and that's going to do it for Kyle over on his side of things. Moving through quickly, another sub 30, I believe. We'll see what his official time's going to be. Swan cleaning it up. Swan trying to get through the pegs now. Let's see what he decides to do. Big leap, one hand hold. Oh my God, he's trying to send it. Wait for that reset. Going for that old school style. And last one getting through that fidget. Lachey linking. Oh, coming in hot. Try to link it through. A little bit of a risk to land right there, but making it fun, Mr. Swanson. Yeah, that's and great job. Now, Mr. DeGangi's turn's about to be coming up as he's updating the graphics here. Been a pretty crazy few runs we've seen. Got to take those risks when they're there. Trying to be efficient as possible. I was never one for speed. That Team Ninja, got it, brother. Team Ninja was where speed was really introduced into the ninja world. That was when side-by-side racing became more of a thing, more popular back in the day. That was around season 8 of American Ninja Warrior. They did 3 seasons of Team Ninja, or Ninja v Ninja as it eventually was called, before they transitioned over to American Ninja Warrior Junior and continued that trend of the side-by-side racing, which Rock Solid is doing here with these side-by-side courses. Eddie Herman, Chris DeGangi. Chris with almost a slip at the start, but still pulling through. Eddie, great save there. Had a little bit of a foot slip, but manages to hold on. As you see them both working their way down. Nice and efficient in that lane. Coming through the balance now. Great work, great efficiency as the athletes start to meet back up in the center. Chris getting a little hung up here, looking for these off-angled swings. Not quite able to get it efficiently as he wants. Addy pulling ahead with the big swing from the pegs to the bars. Ganji trying to catch back up after that dismount, threw him off a little bit. Addy onto the pipes, looking for the dismount, and Addy clutches it at the end. Great job. As Mr. DeGangi trying to get that sub-minute at least, looking for that dismount and clear right around 55 seconds. Great run. And I believe that's going to do it for all the runners here. Now it's going to turn into a little bit of an open play sesh. Anybody wants to get back on the course, try things out, that's when things start to get crazy. We're going to take a look at the leaderboard here in just a little bit. Must get all that stuff updated in a bit. If you're looking for that information, it would be on the Ninja Master app. If you go check that out, that's where you'll find all that information. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us here on the
Oh,
YouTube
I'm
alongside
back. How
Mr.
did I do,
Swanson.
Strat?
Much better, I'd say.
Didn't feel
Just
better.
kidding. Just kidding. Oh man, what happened? What happened out there? You got hung
Well,
up somewhere on the dismount. I know the dismount got you first, and I
I
think
misunderstood the rules. I thought you just had to tap the platform, or else I would have taken an extra swing, which would have been slow.
ah,
But so that was a fail, and then yeah, and so then on the next, like after that, I had a fail. I was like, well, let me just try some stuff that I don't think I was gonna. I wasn't gonna try for that
ooh,
jump,
big jump.
and I want to try for the link on the last one in the run, but I don't think I would have gone for it if my run was going well. I think I would have taken the extra swing.
Well, that link coming off a high bar to low bar, you almost clobbered your head on that landing
I
platform.
know.
So I'm kind of glad you didn't almost land there.
The art
Uh,
of falling, Strat. It is a skill that
Ukeme.
every one of these ninjas know.
The art of falling. Got to know how to land. But man, fun stuff. Great job. He's got
Good
some more
course.
runs, I'm sure, tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see if that's good enough for me to make it into the finals tomorrow.
Ah,
Maybe you'll see me, maybe you'll see DeGanchi. You're going to see some of these athletes competing. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for we have wave 2 for the speed and tech courses for the 9 to 11, 11 to 13, and 13 plus. And then we have the finals for all the age groups at the other location at Rock Solid Warrior.
yeah, that's going to be cool. We'll be picking up shop and transferring all the streaming stuff over to the first location uh, for that big grand finale. But there'll be more action all throughout the weekend with some cool stuff coming up. So thanks, y'all, for hanging out with us tonight. And we'll see y'all in a little bit. We got some other questions in the chat. I think we're chiming in. Oh, and we're going
Big
to say thanks to all
thank you.
the founders here
Yeah,
for
these
Patreon.
Patreon supporters help us grow the sport of ninja, make it more viewable. We want to go to more competitions like this that have great athletes, amazing courses. So thank you to our Patreon supporters. And if you're interested in supporting us, you can go to our Patreon, Ninja Sport Network. But just hanging out and watching with us is great too. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, much appreciated. You'll see lots of other Ninja content on that web page over on that YouTube channel. Lots of stuff coming up down the line. I'm Ryan Stratus alongside Ethan Swanson and Chris DeGangi for the Ninja Sport Network. See y'all tomorrow.